Hello everyone! Welcome back to another Schnuckatu video. So today, one of my friends discovered, I think it was released 4 days ago. It was a model by OpenAI. It's called, an AI model by OpenAI. It's called ChatGPT, right? And basically, it's almost like a chatting bot, except it can do so much more. It can write emails, write essays, write poems, everything, like anything even remotely text related, like you can kind of expect it to be able to do it. It's very, very impressive, and it sounds just like a human too. Like, if I didn't tell you AI wrote it, you would just think it was like a very professional human that wrote um the um yeah, it can write like basically almost anything. I need to fly over here because I've never been able to complete this part of the parkour, so I'm sorry about that. And I basically spent the entire afternoon figuring out all the different things you can do with it. But it has also raised a ton of interesting questions within myself. Because with such a powerful tool, it can easily replicate or even exceed a student's work. Let's say you had an essay assignment. Like, someone, I highly do not recommend doing this because this is cheating. Like, someone could easily just use this and like cheat on their essays and stuff, and that would be really bad, because in the end, we still need humans to write essays and stuff, right? So if you're not learning to actually how to write essays, eventually no one's gonna know except for the AI, which is a bit concerning. But the the other aspect of it is there'll be a certain point at which this tool is so widespread. Not many people know about it now, I think. Only like a select few. But there'll be a certain point where this tool is so widespread, and at this point, it's already almost impossible to tell, like, if the AI wrote the essay or an actual person wrote it, because it actually performs so well. Like, I wish I had like some examples, but like, if you guys just like ask it to, don't ask it to write an essay for actually one of your classes, but just like ask it to write an essay about any random topic. Like, I don't know, how Minecraft has changed society or something, and you tell it to write an essay about that, it will write a very, very detailed, nuanced, good essay for you, right? And like, okay, although sometimes it's a bit repetitive, it's not the best, it is like a very, very, very coherent, very decent first draft of an essay, like a 12th grader would write, I think. Like, even better than 12th grader, maybe. So, while some of the meaning is not there, the use of language, the diction, the command of the language, the vocabulary, everything else is there. And it feels like just a regular person. And so, this is like very, very extremely exciting to me. Like, I'm very excited to be in a time where we have the technology and AI to do stuff like this. Like, it's absolutely insane. It can like basically talk like a person, but at the same time, it's quite concerning because there's so many like places where this could be misused. Just like deepfakes, right? There's so many places where it could be misused, and so it's a very, very hard to balance, I guess, because with it's a double-edged sword, you know. And like, okay, I asked, you know how I journal every day, right? So I was curious. I asked the AI to write me a journal entry for myself about how I discovered ChatGPT, and how I played around with it, and then made me reflect on a lot of things. I didn't even tell it what I was gonna reflect on, and then in the journal entry, it wrote myself reflecting on how it was a double-edged sword and stuff like that. It's just like absolutely, I don't know, so mind-boggling. And then you can also like tell it to write letters to people. I made it write a review for a restaurant, and it was like such a good review. I included some specific details for it to include as well, but like without giving it too much information, it can like perform what you wanted to do, what you have in mind for it, almost perfectly. There are definitely limitations to it, right? It's definitely not completely developed, but it's at a point where it's just, I don't know. I guess the key takeaway of it is like it's absolutely mind-boggling. Like I made it write a script for a Minecraft video, and it did it very well. Like I probably wouldn't use it. It's a very generic script, but it did it. And like if you ask it to, I don't know, tweak the script to include this detail or make the script a bit more dramatic, it'll do that for you. It's basically like you're talking to a super skilled writer that can write super duper fast. That's basically what this AI is. All you have to do is like talk to it and say to type to it what you want it to write, and then after it gives it to you, it'll remember what you said, and then it'll just go on from there. It's absolutely. I'll post the link down in the description. But whatever you guys do, make sure you don't use it to like. I know I say this and people do it, but whatever. Don't use this to like cheat on your assignment and stuff. And this is where like the bad parts of it come in. Like if people begin to use this to write their essays, and I'm sure people will, it's just, I don't know, it'll eventually just like, I don't know, it's like if AI can truly replicate creativity, which I think in the future will be able to replicate creativity to a certain degree, then like art kind of loses its meaning. And at this point, like it's definitely not creative on its own yet. It's like definitely just replicating writing styles. Like I asked it to write a poem in romantic era style, and it was quite an original poem, but like the style and everything was, you can tell it's kind of like copied, but it's just absolutely, I don't know. Yeah, so the main takeaway is I'm just very baffled by how well the AI can replicate like essays and stuff, and it's just interesting to see where it will go, and interesting to see the implications it will bring. Like people will definitely find many good applications for this, and I'm sure there was like previous models, but I don't know. This model seems to be pretty big because I've seen lots of videos on YouTube talking about it 4 days ago during its release. But yeah, there's also like deepfaking, right? Like Mr. Green, the person that deepfaked Now Red, and Mark Rober. What? How did I not be my personal best? Yeah, like everything's a double-edged sword. So make sure you use it responsibly. But anyways, those are just my thoughts on ChatGPT. I thought it was very, very exciting. I used it for an entire day. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that interesting discussion. Use this tool wisely if you do decide to use it. You can play around with it. It's so fun to play around with. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Oh yeah, like and subscribe. I forgot to say that. I always forget that. Like and subscribe to Schnucka2 and my main channel, Schnuckaroo. Join the Discord, like the video, hit the bell, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.